be a dick, but you started early. Okay. We got episode 3 of Osu Talks today. We got my boy Riku, the one and only future teller, the one and only alpha caller. He calls everything with his gut. Nothing else. Straight gut, no TA. My boy, the one and only Riku, bro. Riku, GMs. How are we doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you? I know it's not morning for you, but
Yo, it's not morning, but what's crazy is I'm not gonna lie. I just woke up off a fire ass weed nap. I went to go get some tacos for lunch today. Had a big ass 24-ounce margarita. Shit only cost $10. Shout out to Happy Hour. And came back home, smoked a fat blunt, and you know what I'm saying, had to take a weed nap, bro. Had to refresh, man. So we woke up about the same time. We're on the same schedule right now.
for real, dude. Dude, honestly, I feel like a lot of NFT runs on the same schedule, anyways.
But we really do. It's like a hybrid schedule of like between America and between Eastern time and Eastern of the world, not Eastern United States, you know. And I feel like, we just kind of run in the middle of that shit. Like there's so many people overseas that are like running their lives on like crypto time and not even on like their own time zone now, that I feel like we should just make, instead of UTC, just like a United Crypto Time. How about UCT, United Crypto Time, instead of UTC, and we can just like fucking start running this shit, bro. We can have everybody operating on the same schedule within a week.
That's true. And you know what? Pretty much everyone pretty much everyone does anyways. I mean, like think about it. Like you're either up at like up till like 3 a.m. in the United States, or you just wake up hella early. So like there's only a few hours of difference, and it kind of depends on where you are. Are you East Coast? Are you West Coast? It's pretty funny.
Bro, I'm taking me a fat dab right now, bro. So Riku, man, talk to me, bro. Tell me how you kind of got started in NFTs.
Um, yeah, I was a late bloomer. I've been in crypto since like 2012. But I only got into NFTs last year, in June. And that's kind of crazy because it's still 15 months, which is a long time in the space. But Gary, he texted me about CryptoPunks and I faded and I saw him boom. I was like, fuck, I gotta get in now. So
Major
I got in
FOMO.
like I mean, damn, like when Gary texts, you don't fade him, but I did. So
I did. Not everybody's built like the most interesting man in the world.
unfortunately, I don't think that's me. I'd be
Bro,
grinding though.
so Gary hits your line in like a group chat.
Nah, he texted everyone like that he
Like
I
on a
guess
personal
liked,
shit, like yo,
and he's like,
invest.
"Yo, get on this NFT shit." And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck are NFTs?" And I like looked into it, and I was just like, "Yo, no one's gonna buy this shit." I think they ran up to like 26 million at one point. I was like, "Fuck."
Bro, that's so crazy, bro. What do you think is gonna be the crypto punk of of Soul? The SMB?
I mean, I don't really like comparing projects because they're unique, right?
Yeah,
But
you're right.
in terms of like the thing that's probably going to drive Solana to the mainstream, and which is what CryptoPunks did is they drove
Mm-hmm.
they and Bored Apes kind of drove NFTs to like I guess the populace, I guess not mainstream adoption, but I guess they are probably responsible for getting a lot of people into the space just because of how much money was made from those. Um, from that, yeah, I mean SMBs, TIOs, DeGods, but Solana's still in its first cycle, so I don't know. It's a little bit fucked up. First cycle plus recession and bear market. I mean that's a tough
Bro,
pill
that
to
shit is
swallow.
a double whammy. Bro, this dab is still going, bro. It's crazy.
I can hear you dying.
And it's like, yo, I can't be a bitch and just like not smoke it, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So Riku, man, bro, you're in Japan right now, right?
Yep.
So how is it out there currently? I know you posted that crazy ass fucking
Oh
typhoon
yeah.
picture.
It's there's another one coming, so it's like what is it? Well, it's coming straight and then it's just cutting.
Okay, so this is what
So
I meant to ask you this morning, bro. So like, come on, bro. Is that harp?
what
Do
harp?
you know what
Oh,
harp is? The
nah.
like the machine. It's like a machine
Oh,
that
the high altitude pressure whatever, or Project Aurora.
yeah, yeah.
Nah,
So
dude.
you
Nah,
know.
dude.
Yo, I live in South Tampa, man, and it's like I live where all the money is. You know what I'm
Conspiracy
saying?
theories.
There's
Dude.
there's a lot of rich people, bro, and I'm like, yo, it doesn't rain around here like it does in the rest of Tampa. It's because these rich people pay for harp around the city, and it's like how like HOA just takes like a certain amount of money out of your shit, like just to keep the peace. That's what
Right.
they do out here for harp. Just
Nah. That's actually pretty
yeah.
funny.
It's my conspiracy theory, bro. I'm like Farts of Poseidon, bro. He was going crazy with the conspiracy
Dude,
theories the other day.
if HARP technology actually existed, you don't think like Russia and China would have been devastated by famine like 3 decades in a row, bro?
Just hasn't grown a single blade of grass for just
Bro, they
fucking
just
30
dry.
years.
There's no water, dude. There's just no water in those countries. They're just desert. You don't think that would have happened by now?
Oh shit, bro. Yeah, man. I remember when I first found out about like harp and like all that shit, and I was like, bro, there's no way, bro. They're out here just manipulating weather, like. But could you imagine the ability to do something like that though? That would be fucking sick, bro. You could just,
I
like you're saying,
know.
you could
It
just
would
like
be
win
great.
wars. You could
You
win
don't
wars
even need to
so easy,
start a war. You could just starve a country.
bro. That's fucking wild, bro. Have you ever watched I was watching this last night, bro. It was an old school cartoon show from Cartoon Network called Totally Spies.
Hmm.
And it's just like fucking like it's like three high school girls and they're just like fucking they're spies and they're just like saving the world from like crazy ass like scenarios that 16-year-old girls shouldn't. And I was watching the episode last night and the
Honestly, I
villain,
think I've watched it before.
bro, you probably watched it as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. Um when I seen it last night, bro, the episode was crazy, bro. It was crazy. I'm like, bro, there's no way 16-year-old girls are doing this, bro. They fought this dude, this physicist, Riku, who was evil, and he made a anti-gravity ray, bro. And he was just like sending shit to space, bro. Like sending shit to, and I'm just like, bro, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way this nigga's just out here just on the fucking terror, bro.
Just being a menace.
Yo, just being a fucking menace, dog. I could not believe it, bro. But shit, man. Yeah, bro, that shit had me cracking up, bro, because I was just like, dog, 16-year-old girls, and they're out here fucking saving the world. At 16, I wasn't even worried about shit like that. I was just running through the mud. But man, Riku, you got this thread coming out this week, man. How do you feel about, how you feel about everything, bro? I've been waiting for this longer than I've been waiting for Utes, bro.
Really? Like I haven't even started work on it. Like I'm still running through the storyboard and shit, but it's probably gonna get delayed. I'm taking a page out of D Gods, so
You're taking a what from B Gods?
I'll be taking a
Oh, a
page out of
page
D
from the
Gods
D
and building.
Gods. Yo, straight up, bro. Because how do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about them like delaying and then kind of like going radio silent with the community right now?
Honestly, fuck it. We ballin'. I sold out of Utes a while back, so I'm just waiting to buy back in. I'm guessing it's propped up artificially through whales, and they're just washing their shit, waiting for it to dump so they can come back and sweep.
Hmm.
I think a lot of the scholarships already got shaken out, so that's how we've been
And
looking at
it's
it.
still not fully minted out, right?
No, it won't be until the last D god is dead, which I don't know how many D gods there are. I know there's, I think all the dead gods have claimed. I think
Let me check how many Utes there are right now.
it should be about 12k, 12 to 13k, something around there.
Oh shit, it looks like
Um,
15K right now. It says on Magic Eden. Or is that like them just
they're
saying
all
like that's what
minted.
the
They're all minted
collection?
out. It's just you have to claim it through the site.
Ah,
So
I
if I
see,
look
I
at the
see.
version D god, there's 6 listed. Holy shit, those that floor is insane.
6D gods?
There's only 6 D gods left to be deaded. So
That's
everyone's holding on
crazy.
to their D gods right now. Yeah, that's my guess. I'm guessing every D god that's listed, dead god that's listed right now, 121 of them have already claimed their Utes.
Yo, man. So
That's the smart play.
I was talking to Lunar today, and congratulating him on the mint out. And today's the first day of like Hispanic Heritage Month, and I was like, "Look, bro, like you did it on the right day. You know, he's Puerto Rican and shit, and he said he was gonna make a post about it and shit. Um, but bro, like they really went burr overnight, dog.
Oh
They really
shit, what
went
are they at
burr.
now?
Well, now, no, now they're settled. They're still at 1.8, but overnight they went to what, like 2 point something, right?
Yeah, dude, I was selling up in there in 2.3s. So
Yeah. See, I'm so mad because I listed mine before I went to bed, and you know what I'm saying, it definitely wasn't at 2. It was a little bit less than 2, so I kind of could have like capitalized on that one, but I'm okay
floor's
with
pretty
that, man.
thin,
Yeah, floor is pretty thin. I'm looking right
but there's the
now.
wall at too. I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What traits did you snag up, bro?
It was sniping the galaxies for a while, but I really wanted the combination, so I minted a fishbowl, and I was picking up some Primus.
Oh, you minted a fishbowl, you lucky bastard.
Dude, it was a fishbowl with the trippin' bunnies. So
Oh,
like the shirt
bro.
and the face matched, and then it's got the buddy's hat. So I think that one's
That was
just
sick. I didn't know
that one's not
Buddies
gonna
had a
be
hat
listed.
too.
Dude, the buddy's hat's cool. That's like the only hat I like out
Which
of the
hat
collection.
is it? What does it look like?
Here, I'll send you a screenshot.
Bet. Yeah, do that for sure. Yeah, man, I'm really happy for the Bad Cats, man. I'm really like pushing for fucking Lunar and Hellboy and the team. I think they're like a good ass team. So yo, I officially started this week with Droid Capital, bro. Just running Twitter Spaces and shit for them, man. I'm enjoying it over there, bro. I love what they got going on. They just had a deal with the Akova marketplace for
Yeah,
Near.
we love it. Shit, I have to draft up a proposition to get us into Aptos, but
Aptos,
Aptos, yeah, it's gonna be a good play. Getting Droid VC into Aptos, it'll be a good return because it's a VC PND. So I
bro. Their
myself am
floor
trying to get
prices,
into the. I mean, dude, Droid's been pumping. Honestly,
bro,
I
and they
think,
just holding, bro. They're sitting at
dude,
4,
I'd be spot
and
trading Droid.
oh man,
It's
should I?
great.
I'm not gonna lie. I only own one right now, and I left it staked. But I have enough to, what I'm saying, grab a couple. Um,
I think I have like 20 or so staked. They're all locked up for a year.
I got about 35 soul right now, Riku. What you think is a
Woo.
good play?
Go to USDC.
Okay, so 25 of it is in USDC right now.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So
When
I
did you stable out?
uh 38.45.
Let's
$38
fucking
dollars
go. Let's
45 cents. I think that
fucking
was
go.
you. That was the morning you woke up. It was like I was like, "What's up, Riku? What you doing?" You was like DCing out of everything.
I literally liquidated like 20 or so Liberty squares yesterday around 10, so I'm sitting pretty. Yeah, it looks like a key time right now. It ran up to 34, rejected again. So
What's it sitting at right now?
there was a bear flag yesterday that I was looking at. Well, I guess 6 hours ago that I was looking at, but mainly because ETH's merge happened, right? Like there's no buy pressure anymore. All the news is over, so It's just sell the
What
news,
do you
which can
think
happen
is
at
gonna
any moment.
happen with this new merge? You think it's gonna do anything different, anything new, or you
So
just think
ETH
it's
runs
gonna
into a
be
censorship
regular?
issue. I mean, for now, I think it was really funny that the gas war yesterday with 36 ETH gas.
Bro, that shit
I
was
was like,
crazy.
I posted on Twitter a screenshot from like January, like 28 ETH gas or something
Oh
ridiculous, and
yeah, I
it's like
seen you
history
post that.
repeats itself. I was so funny.
Oh,
So
that's so much gas, bro. That's so much gas, and that was literally just for like the first purchase, basically on the merge, right?
yeah, so that's a great start to ETH, right? That's a fantastic start. So,
God
but
damn, man.
now they run into the censorship issue, which is, I mean, you know, to get into the details of it, I mean, it's a little bit complicated, but basically, the United States was like, well, you know, a lot of these transactions on Tornado Cash are actually illegal because we don't know where the money's going, and this interacts with Iran and North Korea, and like those are like sanctioned countries, so you can't be sending U.S. dollars over there. And then they capped it, and they basically shut down the addresses. Um, so now there are like certain builders and relays on ETH who are censoring the transactions, right? They're censoring OFAC transactions just to stay compliant in the United States. So there's not that many relays or builders. What's what that's going to cause is like a bottleneck where, you know, validators who want to censor can either go to a relay who says they're not going to censor, but then might be censoring anyway. So they're getting fucked like the first 2 or 3 times, and then they can switch relays. There's not that many relays, so they can't say for certain that their transactions are actually going to be included in the block with the builders. So it'll be interesting to see this centralization happen. Solana itself has always been, validator run. So, the centralization, it's grown with centralization in mind. And I won't say Solana is decentralized by any means, but ETH certainly is now very, 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 very centralized compared to what it was. So,
So, do you think it'll be well received?
I think so. I think the energy output is going to be well received. At least it was in like BBC. I was listening to some people talk about it over on BBC World News, I guess, like live service and stuff. They're talking
Mm-hmm.
about ETH's merge, so it's out there. But I think as in like a coin aspect, not as an NFT aspect. But ETH has always been a utility chain,
Mm-hmm.
not as high performance as people think, but the L2 capacity and the move to like ZK EVMs are
I heard
going to
someone
be
say
really cool.
my lady was on a Twitter space last night. She's getting into Twitter spaces, and she's in a Twitter space about ETH and the ETH merge. And someone said that I was just cracking up because I'm pretty sure that they were just spewing shit out. And they was like, with this new merge, gas is gonna be so much cheaper, and it's gonna be so much better than all the other layer one chains. And then after they said that, the first layer one chain that they proceeded to say was Polygon, and I was like, wait, that's not a layer one. What do you even? That's a layer two, ain't it? And I was like,
Yeah,
Gabby,
Matic is bad.
Gabby, I don't think this lady knows what she's talking about here. It is better than
There's
Polygon.
so like oh my god, I just like as much as I like ETH and its potentials, I don't like the community. I think they're a little entrenched. It feels really weird. Like there are a bunch of decentralization maxis. Like they don't really like see the actual reality of what needs to happen for mass adoption. So you can't have the cake and eat it in this scenario, which kind of sucks. But I've been talking a lot
That's
about
what cakes
soft
for.
centralization, which is like you leave the financials alone, but you leave everything else centralized. So how that works is like, well, like on hardline issues like scams and rugs, like there needs to be like internal action by the meritocrats of the space. Whereas like the financial stuff, we can resist like legal censorship. That's not hard, right? Like Web3 as a whole, like there's enough money running through it to mirror an entire country's economy. So um this kind of brings in the idea of like, well, if ETH DAO, right? Like the very first DAO, registered on chain at least, use their treasury to like wage economic war against countries that were trying to instill like really negative laws onto crypto. They could definitely do that. They could do punitive economic action through crypto, and that's completely doable. So you have potential for shit like that.
Yo, do you think that it would go that way?
It definitely could. It would need like a very strong leadership. Um, I guess it would need strong core leadership, people that are respecting the space and that that people would follow. So like it's different per chain, right? Like each chain has to
Mm-hmm.
kind of do it on its own, and then there's probably like and have to be like a Web3, just like in general of all the chains. And there's going to be like omni-chain people who've probably been in the space for a long time.
Yeah, I'm honestly I mean we already know that like people that go through all the chains and you know what I'm saying aren't stuck on one and definitely not being a chain maxi is definitely a way to go, you know. There's no other fucking like and then they no one's gonna care in a couple years where the fuck they're getting their stuff from. That's how I
Right.
genuinely feel.
Mass adoption only happens when we start to dumb things down. When we talk about chain, and it doesn't make sense to them. So, like, mass adoption when it comes to NFTs is kind of dumb, I think, because it has to be mass adoption through crypto, right? First, it has to be like crypto as a use case, and then, like, well, since I'm using it anyways, why don't I get into NFTs? And that's the kind of thing, and that needs to happen. So, NFTs will definitely play a huge part in that. Whereas, like, you got like Payleaf or Soul Pay or Soul Swipe if it actually ends up working. Um, you're gonna have all of these like ownable portions, so you can own your subscription, you can own your right to access, and that's what's really gonna drive the whole thing. But it's gonna be through mobile. Mobile is gonna be the biggest catalyst to mass adoption. So I mean, like the future of chain is gonna be like secure, transfer of money, I would say, or maybe just work. Money and work are kind of congruent in this scenario, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yo, I feel like in those like futuristic ass movies where you know you can just like wire someone money by like you know fucking tapping on your arm or some shit, and
That tech actually already exists. I know people who get like RFID chips like inserted right here and they just tap it.
that's
So
crazy. That's
I mean, it makes sense. I would
it
like a
does.
biometrically locked like credit card. That's always in me. But again, like someone waves a magnet and that shit's gone, right? So
That's
like
it,
like your
bro.
card physically gets
R.I.P.
rejected. Like, oh, you don't have any money, so like the cashier like takes your hand and waves a magnet over. Yo,
Yo. God damn, bro. That's some cyberpunk shit, dog.
yo, that'd be funny as
Honestly,
fuck.
bro, man. I think the future's gonna be so crazy, man. I fucking like always think about how fast we're moving and like how fast like technology just progresses through like fucking since the 2000s, from like since 2000, the year 2000 until now, we've just progressed so fast compared to the rest of, the human timeline. And it's just fucking crazy, man. And like, that shit makes me want to fucking live longer, but then I'm also like, man, I don't want to live that long, because that's gonna be crazy to see some some of the stuff that we just come up with, man, in 100 years, bro. It's gonna be wild. Think about the
It's
stuff we
crazy.
have now.
I have shit I'd like to see, but we'll probably go in like a completely different direction. I mean, like just in the last 100 years, like the amount of technology that's come out of it. At this rate, we're making breakthroughs so fast that it just feels like we're living in the future. And it's mind-boggling to think like the internet's only like really like popular internet's only
Young.
like 20 years old.
Yeah,
It's
bro. It's so
crazy.
crazy, bro. It's so crazy. I
We've,
had
we've
to
we're moving into the third iteration of like just like interconnectivity. So yeah, I'm
I had to
excited.
explain to a 16-year-old what dial-up was.
Oh my god. Oh my god, don't
Yeah,
even get me
yeah, bro.
started.
I was like, wait, you don't know what dial up is, man?
Those routers,
So
man. Those like 52Ks.
bro, you couldn't even get on the internet when and someone pick up the phone, bro. Kids don't even
Dude.
understand.
Dude, it was like you try to dial someone and you'd only get the dial up tone. That's a tail end of me. I'm, born in 97, so
God
that's
damn,
barely,
man.
but I do remember.
Those are fun days. It's so crazy. Like I said, bro, it's crazy to just see the technology that we had then as a kid and then now as an adult. But shit, man, we're coming up to the 30 minutes, man. So Riku, bro, I got one more question to ask and then we can wrap up and end this out, bro. Um
All
so
right.
my last question for you, bro, is in the I guess we could just stay for like the Solana ecosystem and what we like put ourselves in mainly today. But in the Soul ecosystem, man, you got like a top 5 uh maybe projects or builders that you're just like, you're just very like bullish on. I hate saying bullish, but like that you're very like
I'm,
betting
you
on
know,
or
I'm bullish on a lot, but I'll say my top five holds currently right now are Tayos, Blocksmiths, Atadia, um, Parrot Tools, and Droid Capital. Things I want to accumulate are gonna be more net runners. I want to get to about 100. Definitely want to
make
grab
me want to buy
Pogs.
them so much.
Dude, net runners are gonna be fucking sick. But Pogs, Rugged Revenants, I'm definitely gonna try to load up on some bad cats. I think that's gonna be a good conviction play. What else are my big holds right now? Honestly, I probably will grab more Tios as it comes. I'll be rebuying it, tubes when they dip here. So I'll be grabbing a bunch of those. Um, and I'm really starting to accumulate some Meta Hunters, Docs Project.
Oh yeah, so I
Oh,
I
and
did
Liberty
see
Square.
those. I was wondering about getting one of the meta hunters, to be honest.
You should, you should. I don't think people have caught on that it's part of the rain ecosystem and that it generates 2 rain a day staking.
Damn,
So,
that's good.
I mean, Degen Trash Pandas are at 6 and they're generating 2, and I think IMSO chimps were at like 4. So anywhere between 4 and 6 is like the true floor price, I think.
Damn, yeah, and these are fucking under one.
Hmm.
Boom,
Yeah, I grabbed.
alpha. They're about to go crazy, I bet.
But yeah, I
And the net
mean,
runners.
other than that, Liberty Square. Liberty Square. I still have over 100, so.
Hey, bro, Liberty right now is at 10.5. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, they've
They're
been holding
booming.
at 10.5. I've just been exiting left and right. It's great. So, I just I sell out of Soul. I stay in USDC with that. I'll go take like half of that and go like short some shit. So it'll be good
Hell
fun.
yeah, man. I'm gonna fucking flip some money on Soul Casino today with or Soul Crash
Bro,
today,
you
you
make
know.
more money Soul Crash than anything else.
Bro, it's crazy. Shout out to Soul Crash, man. I've really been booming through them, bro. But shit,
I
man,
just think
we're
that's
gonna
super funny.
bro, it's hilarious. I never thought I would make it, bro. My boy made 6,000 off of $40 the other day, bro. And I was just like,
That's
wow,
crazy.
bro. Bro, I'm trying to do that. If I could do that, one time, then I'll just pay rent for the rest of the year and I'll be a true fucking DJ. I'll be fucking flying to Japan tomorrow.
Yeah, let's fucking
Yeah,
go. I wish the
let's
country was open
fucking
for me to
go.
come over. Dude, I don't even want to
I
be here,
told
dude.
my
I want to be
lady,
in like
bro.
fucking Europe.
I told my lady, 2023 is the year that we're traveling, bro. We either give the baby to grandma or the baby gets on board. But like, there's only two things, bro. There's not many other options. This is the
Yeah,
year. But shit,
let's
man, we're
fucking
at that
go.
30-minute mark, homie, and I appreciate you and I appreciate your time, bro. I hope to have you on here again. Maybe I can, do another fucking checkup in like another month or two.
For
Um,
sure.
but other than that, bro, we're gonna wrap up here, man. This has been another episode of Osu Talks with my homie Riku. His Twitter name is NoveltyRiku. Check him out. Great threads, great content, and the next thread's coming what this weekend, right?
No,
Or
shit. I'm
maybe
gonna try
pushed
to get a
back.
couple out today. But honestly, I haven't been writing. I've just been like fucking swamped. So you know how it be.
I feel that, man. Work is work, bro. But shit, Riku, once again, man, thank you so much for spending this time with me, bro. And
Yeah, no,
I'll see
thanks for
you
having me.
5 a.m. My time.
All
Bozo
right. Yep.
breakfast.
For
Have a good
sure.
one, homie.
Yeah, you too.